They spent 3 years trying to put me in jail. They accused me of doing, frankly, a fraction of what Hunter Biden actually did. They accused me of doing that, and they made me do 30 hours of testimony. So I take this one a little bit personally.
Nothing was withheld. The other guy on the other side actually said, I have no idea what you're talking about. No one knew any aid was even being withheld. The other guy in the Ukraine, in terms of aid being withheld. So no one knew about these things.
But that's not true. That's a lie. Military aid was withheld.
Yeah.
Yes. No one knew about it in the Ukraine. So there was no quid pro quo. You see all the other aspects of this coming out.
It was America great again, but we can make liberals cry again. Get out there and do it, Wisconsin. Get out there and do it. Thank you, guys.
Poor little guy still can't get a hug from Papa Bear. All the hate, all the slaps in the face, and still no affection.
I joined her on the stage and thanked her with a loose hug and double cheek kiss. That might have been harmless enough, but then he reached down and patted her hips and behind as an awkward send-off.
Well, quite a different story for another family member.
Men thinking that God is a champion for their personal political agenda is a tale as old as humanity itself. But Donald Trump Jr. is just the latest example of how the Republican Party is certain that they are God's chosen people.
Donald Trump Jr. recently stated in an Instagram post that the destruction of George Floyd's mural just might be a sign from God. The post said the following: "This will drive some people nuts, but oh well. I mean, you have to wonder if someone like a higher power is trying to tell us something here." He went on to clarify, "Obviously what happened to George Floyd should never happen anywhere, of course. That said, objectively speaking, again, of course, given his history, I'm not sure turning him into a deity and a role model for our children is exactly the right idea either. But his father, of course, is a totally different story."
Let's sit back and enjoy a reel of the family who owns the Republican Party.
I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Try not to hurt him. If you do, I'll defend you in court. Don't worry about it.
LGBT community, they are incredible, and you should see how they've come out in full force for my father every single day. I'm part of that community, and we love the man, and thank you for protecting our neighborhoods, and thank you for protecting our city.
Nobody's stronger than me.
Nobody has better toys than I do.
There's nobody bigger or better at the military than I am.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do. Nobody builds walls better than me.
Nobody's better to people with disabilities than me. Nobody's fighting for the veterans like I'm fighting for the veterans.
There's nobody that's done so much for equality as I have.
There's nobody.
Come here, say a couple words, come on. Oh. I love him, no.
This is the type of thinking that consumes the core base of the GOP. The simplistic kindergarten babbling of a drunken highway vagabond who needs a ride to the White House always seems to capture the hearts of modern conservatives. The Republican Party is completely at the mercy of a man who went bankrupt 6 times and is considered to be a business genius, a proven fraud viewed as the man who calls it like it is, a twice-impeached president who failed horrendously at containing the coronavirus pandemic and yet is considered to be a great leader. This is the true face of the Republican Party.